Afternoon everybody, morning everybody, good day to you all. No matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing all that sort of stuff. We are at the yard, excuse the hair, looks a mess. We are at the yard and we are going to go and have a quick check on the girls. I walk through the mud. We've just got back from holiday in Madeira. Insert little balcony video or something down there. And we're going to go and check on the girls to make sure they're alright. We did have some windy nights, so hopefully they're all still standing. We shall see. Really, video today, just going to be checking on them, seeing if they're alive by looking at the entrance more than anything. And I want to get the hives set up for the next bees. Well, when I say next bees, I've already got the bees. They're the ones in the bee house. What I want to do is I want to transport the ones from the bee house into normal hives so I can super them properly. Because I think I've mentioned before, I don't like the supers on the bee house. But that's where we're at. So not much in the way of bee working going on today because, well, time is always a bit of a restrictor, and also it's quite chilly down here still. So I don't really like doing much manipulating work with the bees until there's an average temperature of about 10 degrees. At the moment, the days like this, lovely. I think we're up to about 11 at the moment. That's degrees Celsius, I think it's worded. But overnight it's still, you can get down to 1-2 degrees. So not doing much in the way of manipulation work. All out of breath. But we are going to have a quick check on them and get things set up for going forward. I'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with the bees in a little bit. But for now, I'm going to get myself kitted up and see the bees. Back in a moment. Okay, after a little bit of faffing about from me there, the plan now, I have seen bees coming and go from a couple of those hives, so hopefully they're all okay, is this and that needs to go down there. Debating putting a super on that hive. I'll see how I feel when I get there. But yeah, basically what we want to do is basically want to get these hives down there ready for the ones in the bee house, ready to move them in the not so distant future. So let's crack on. Alrighty, we are starting to look like a bee yard again. Pleased to report that hive is alive and there's a massive spider on it. Look away if you don't like spiders. Right, mate? Massive spider. So yeah, so I've got that hive is alive, both sides of the bee house are alive, that side's fine, that side's grumpy. So I haven't moved them today because I'm going to smoke, and otherwise I've already mentioned about the chill, the wind. But we're starting to look like a bee yard again. Next job is going to be move these two. So they need to go in there and there. So obviously there's two sides of the bee house. One side's in there, one side's in there. That then is going to be ready for a swarm or a split should I need to do it in the near future. But I'm hoping I'm not going to have to do that this year. I'm hoping we're just going to tick along with these 3 hives. That one, I can't remember if I've mentioned, I have supered. Now it is end of April, might be a little bit too early for a super, especially with the weather as I've mentioned already. But the other problem I've got is time. So while I've got 2 minutes, I thought let's just stick it on. They've got space. They're a big hive, they're a good looking colony. Let's get it on there, let's just see what happens. So that's the plan with that one. And then these 2 hives, they're going to be like treated as almost like new hives. I don't know if I'm going to feed, depends on when I split, when I move them over, but I probably won't. It's going to be a case of get those 2 out, get one in there, get one in there, let's roll. Whilst I'm down the yard, moving away from bees slightly, alright spider, I shall call him Dave. Trees, look at the blossom on these. These are absolutely beautiful. I didn't trim them or prune them last year. Just kind of let them go, that's again because of time. But look at them, they look stunning. And we've got those ones. That's a beautiful tree, that's come out really well, that has. That's a nice tree. And we've got these 2 down here. Again in blossom. That one, beautiful pink flowers. And this is my sops of wine tree, which is the oldest out of the lot. Oh, there's a bee on it. I don't know if I can see it. There you go, that's always nice to see. I don't expect these trees to be used by my bees. They're too close, I think. But it's nice to see another bee use it. Oh. That's awesome. So yeah, so they're the trees. There is one up there which is a stick, and there's one further down there which is a stick. That, I don't know, leave it. So yeah, all good. Obviously it needs a mow. Again, time being a massive factor, and the grass being so wet at the moment, I just can't do it. but that's a job for the very near future as well. But next job, which I'm really excited about getting into, is get the smoker lit, get that hive into these 2 hives, let them grow, and cross our fingers we can get a super on them. I'm not guaranteeing anything this year. I'm hoping for the best. My goal for this year, if I had a goal for this year, is to get these 3 hives to winter. That's it. All I want to do. If I can get these 3 hives to winter, that'd be great. If I get any honey, it's a bonus. But get these 3 hives to winter, and then fingers crossed we can get them through winter and then into next year. Heidi is starting nursery in August. Heidi, if people don't know, is my youngest daughter, and the reason why I have no time at the moment. But yeah, brilliant. Right, all looking good. I'll pause you there. Back to me just a sec. Yeah, so really happy with what I managed to get sorted out today. Really happy that the 3 hives are alive still. Really happy that we're progressing forward a little bit this year. And like I said, I just want to if I can get those 3 hives to winter, I'll be really happy. If I get some honey, great. Fingers crossed. People are probably going to tell me that I put that super on too fast, but again, like I said, I'm doing the best I can with what time I've got available. And it's a big hive, there's lots of bees in there. I can only assume they're queen right without going into it properly, but queen excluder on, honey super on, see what happens. See what happens. I don't want to be a lazy beekeeper, but unfortunately this year, same as last year, I've just kind of forced my hand a little bit. But hopefully come August, when Heidi is in nursery, we're going to have more time to come up here and spend more time with the girls, get some good videos in, but even more importantly, get some good beekeeping in. Excellent. Right, there we are, that's it for me. Massive thank yous as always to everyone that is liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. Your support really does mean a lot to us. Unfortunately with beekeeping, A, it's seasonal, so that's why I haven't been to any bee videos, and 2, it's not easy for me just to come down here and do a video. I've got to actually have the time, but when we can, we do. Obviously the other channel that we've got going, which is the 32-bit arcade gaming one, it's a lot easier for me to do videos. I can sit down at night, do a couple of games, record it, job done. I can't do that with beekeeping, so I really appreciate the continued support from everyone that is still with us, that is still enjoying the videos. And like I said, if you haven't already, please do a favour, like the video, subscribe to the channel, comments I'll get to you as I can, so when I can. But most importantly, have an amazing day. You take care of yourself. See you soon. All the best. Bye bye.